I'm Petrik, I'm the head coach of the Perth Lynx. When I wasn't good enough as a player? No, I always enjoyed the strategy side of things, so I knew pretty early on. I think I got into coaching when I was about 18, so yeah, been doing it for a little while. There's a few, it's probably something Whitcomb. Obviously brought her out to Perth in 2013. Coached her at Rockingham for 4 years, and then was her assistant at Lynx, and then obviously brought her back to Lynx out of France. So it's probably something Whitcomb. Probably the Aaron McDonald game one in Townsville, just because they were a 1 seed and they were incredible that year and super stacked. Like they had imports going off the bench and everything else, and we'd scraped them to 4th. So to get them up in Townsville where no one gave us a chance, and then obviously got them at home the next couple of days later. But having said that, that game one against Southside when Amy Atwell went bananas, that was pretty close. Probably watching so many of our girls advance and get WNBA training camp offers, get WNBA contracts, get Opal selections. Like Ali Wilson last year is an example, who was a 5'6" for Bendigo and almost wins MVP last season, and then explodes and gets WNBA tryouts and stuff. Amy Atwell, Chloe Bibby, Whitcomb, like Scherf's here in Perth. Like they're probably the things I'm the most proud of. Probably Lauren Scherf's. These random clips here and there, everywhere, of her like playing pseudo point guard or her like running like a big shouldn't be able to run early, and she'd make a play up high, but then she'd eventually somehow end up back to the basket, 1980s Patrick Ewing, like whatever. Like, so we grabbed her in Perth and I kind of made her a de facto point guard with the mentality of like, as a coach, like you're going to get fired at some point, and I don't want to be in a retirement village when I'm 90. It's like, man, I wish I did something crazy. So you know what, let's make Lauren Scherf point guard, or de facto point guard. And then she exploded. Probably surviving the 2 hub seasons, especially the second one. Like obviously we were really talented and went pretty close to winning it, but that team should have imploded multiple times with the borders getting closed and opened, and obviously we left Perth knowing we were going to be coming home on a certain date, and the government changed it. And again, like we're trying to win basketball games, but we cared way more about just trying to survive. So probably getting through that season intact. The results irrelevant, obviously. We would love to have won it, but just surviving that season. Clearly we want to win it. But ultimately, way bigger term, like to inspire young girls to play. Like I've got 2 daughters now, and I kind of selfishly hope they don't play basketball because my wife played as well. I know I'm going to get roped into coaching and everything else, but hopefully like bringing them to games and getting them involved and like inspiring young girls to play. That's the biggest part.